Texas versus Ohio State, a rematch of that Cotton Bowl semifinal playoff collision when the Buckeyes survived. Both replacing a lot of stars from those teams. Both expect to contend for a championship this season. This is Austin, Texas, and Darrell K. Royal Stadium, home of the Texas Longhorns. As we'll see, last season's national champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the #1 team in the land, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Buckeyes will kick this deep to get us going. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Making some changes at the line. So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Breaking tackles. He moves the ball out past the 25-yard line. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup. This is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
Takes the grab with plenty of room to run. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
The quarterback was selling that he was going to throw the ball downfield, and I think the defense fell for it. Instead, he goes to the curl route, and I think it really caught this defense off guard.
He's wide open. Look out. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, stopped the ball at the 44.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a 1st and goal.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Longhorns looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. Looking downfield, it's Manning. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
Now they come up 2nd and goal from the 3. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. The Longhorns will crank up the tempo. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. And the sophomore, a little bit too much air into that throw.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Using his legs, it's Peoples. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. He's in the clear. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Boy, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between the quarterback and the receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
With the first down from the 17, a more comfortable position for this offense now. Short throw complete to the tight end. And the play is good enough for a first down. They'll move the ball to the 44.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You could see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
They bring him down, but the freshman quarterback showing off the arm strength. Buckeyes have 1st and 10 here. Back to throw again. Defense is coming after him. Sideline catch made, but out of bounds short of the first down. It's out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Well, it's a great catch near the sideline and does a good job of getting that foot down to secure the catch.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a bigger.
On 3rd down, it's a handoff. He's stopped, but he gets a first down. Texas and Ohio State, the last time a part of college football history, of course, that classic collision in the Cotton Bowl. Jack Sawyer with the strip sack and scoop and score. The decisive play in an unforgettable football game.
Yeah, one of those big games that you can remember, maybe 2 or 3 plays being the difference in the game. You mentioned a play by Jack Sawyer, of course, at the end of the first half. The screen pass to Trevion Henderson. It looked like Ohio State was just trying to not turn the ball over. High percentage throw. Ends up going for a touchdown. So the Buckeyes made the plays when they had to be able to get out of there with a win. And anytime you put these two teams on the field together, a ton of NFL talent and athletic ability. Let's see how this one plays out.
Toss play to the outside. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And the point after is right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Single back, takes the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Looking to pass. It's Manning. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. So here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 41. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Gonna run it. It's Peoples.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Smith. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Play action here on 1st down. Looking to scramble. Caught on the shovel pass. Wide receivers got it on a shovel pass. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. That's a strong stiff arm. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
2nd down play coming up. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
The Buckeyes looking to keep this drive rolling. On 1st down, it's play action. Fires it on the move. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He Makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Back to pass. It's Manning. Catch made on the out route. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
They'll try the right here. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Bringing pressure. On the move here, trying to hit a deep shot. And he's got it for a huge gain, brought down at the 30.
Chris, what a play here by this receiver for a big gain for Texas. And you think back over the years with Texas going back decades, I always think about running backs and, of course, quarterbacks. But there have been some receivers, Roy Williams and Devin Duvernay, guys like that. There have been others, but, man, plays like this is what you love to see. And kind of creating that new legacy for Texas of having elite receivers.
Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. That pass is caught. That's a quick tackle, but they pick up solid yardage on that short throw. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. The Longhorns hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorns.
And that's a great example of the option working so well down inside the 10-yard line. The defense was caught off balance down near the goal line, and it translates into a touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. First play of the drive now from the 25. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. To throw, it's St. Clair. He escapes the pocket. Looking to make a big play downfield.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Oh, man, nearly a disastrous play there by the quarterback. Look at his facial expressions right now. He knows that he caught a break, trying to force the ball in there. He's going to have to make better decisions moving forward and work through his progressions to find his open man.
Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The Buckeyes will have to kick this away. Offense goes backwards on this drive. He's on to punt it away now. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Looking for a receiver. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Dropping back, it's Manning. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
The junior able to bring him down quickly. Longhorns will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Makes a quick catch. Heads out of bounds after a solid.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. Longhorns looking to keep this drive rolling. Then they'll try the quarterback sneak. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. So just 1 for 3 on red zone trips so far. They come up. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Texas.
Because that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it.
Oh, and it's blocked. It's picked up. This is a live ball here. Pass midfield. He's past the 30. Crosses the 10. And he takes it the distance for 2 points.
Boy, just a tough way for this offense to end that drive. They put together a bunch of 1st downs, moving the ball, and then to put it on the ground.
After the block PAT, the special teams coach hoping for better execution here on the kickoff. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They're going to run the option. Pitches to the back. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
And the defense is all over the option on this play. That play didn't have a chance from the beginning.
It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Dropping back. It's St. Clair. He lets it rip. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Quick throw to his receiver. He makes the grab. They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
Buckeyes with 1st and 10 here. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Running play called on 3rd and short. First out and more. He's still running. The Buckeyes are looking to keep this drive going. And that run is good for 1st down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. From the shotgun, drops back. Catch made on the left side. Here he goes. He makes the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone.
This defense has got to do a better job in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, and this offense could have 50 on you by the end of this game.
Receiver in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Play on this drive coming up. Looking to pass. It's St. Clair. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
This is one of the beauties of rushing 3 and dropping 8. Quarterback sits back there and has to find an open receiver. And you've got 8 men in coverage. The quarterback holds the ball and holds the ball and holds the ball, and eventually, even with just 3, eventually they get home and affected.
Oh, what a grab! The stop made at the 5. The offense will have 1st and goal now.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback.
And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
What a call inside the 10-yard line. You truly have to trust your quarterback because things happen fast down inside the 10 on this option play. Doesn't give it, doesn't keep it himself, pitches it out, and comes up with 6.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play.
Boy, the timing here by this defensive back, that is tough to do. You know, we always use the term great ball skills by a receiver, but here the corner locates the football and knocks it away. Great play.
Wide open downfield. In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Longhorns will kick this away to begin the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. Runs through the defender. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
They'll test the right side here. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Looking downfield, it's St. Clair. Grab near the sticks, it's Tate. And he's down right there, but it's enough for a first down.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down, you got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
Second down after that previous play. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They bring him down after a short gain there. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Try and muscle for the first down. They move the ball to the 48 and earn a fresh set of downs.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
And at first down, they go right back to him. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Look out, he's in the clear. And he steps out after a nice return. What a momentum shift this could be.
Man, just a tough way to start this second half for this offense. You know, when you get together at halftime, you make all the adjustments based on what you learned from the first half. And to come out and throw an interception in the second half, they got to adjust again.
Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it in the open. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
First and 10 now for the offense. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. He's looking deep down the middle. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. It can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
It's the running back in the flat. Inside the 25. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
throw out left, complete. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Dropping back. It's Manning. Caught near the sticks. It's Washington. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Here we go. 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. Handoff here from the shotgun. Touchdown, Longhorns. Look out. Whole different game now.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. It's a toss play to the right. Nowhere to run. The defense swarms him. He'll lose 5 on the play.
Chris, great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, but no chance at all. The defensive speed, ability to diagnose the play, blows it up.
Looking for his big tight end. Catch made in space. Look out. He picks up the 1st down, but gets drilled on the tackle. The Buckeyes will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go.
A deep shot to the left side. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Ohio State.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. A quick strike to be able to climb back into this football game. Now can the defense do their job and get a stop and give this hot offense the football back?
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the kick is a squib kick taken by one of the up men. He's brought down at the 37 after a strong return. And now the first play of this drive. They're set up at the 37. To the air. It's Manning. Lets it go quickly. Oh, he makes the catch. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
But what a play here by this receiver for a big gain for Texas. And Chris, I think back all the years of Texas football, going way back. They've had some good receivers. Roy Williams comes to mind, Devin Duvernay more recently in the slot. But, man, they really need to start a new legacy. And maybe plays like this can get them going in a new direction.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. He's running out of time here. It's an out route, the catch made. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. 3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. A quick throw to the right. He's got it right near the end zone. And he steps out of bounds close to the goal line. Couldn't quite punch it in there.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the 2nd half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Longhorns come to the line with 1st and goal. Here's a carry for the fullback. And the fullback going nowhere. In fact, they stop him for a loss. 2nd down and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Defense has smothered the running game. Now what's the call on 3rd down and goal? Back to throw. It's Manning. Almost intercepted in the end zone. An opportunity missed. But it does bring up a 4th down here. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. So from the left hash, this is just a chip shot. Met kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here's the option play. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, if you're going to run this option play, you've got to be the one that's dictating the tempo. I feel like the defense right now is doing that. They did a nice job of getting to the quarterback. He didn't get many yards at all here.
Some strong run defense there makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 25. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. The pocket breaking down. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Now they're running on the toss. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. The secondary backed up off the ball now. Looking to throw. It's St. Clair. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Chris, those deep shots, to me, the advantage is with the quarterback and the receiver because you know where the ball is. Great defensive backs' only chance is being able to locate the ball and be able to go up and knock it away. Really impressed with his ability to find the football, which allowed him to be able to eventually make the play.
So they have to come up with something here on 3rd down after the incompletion. Looking deep down the left side. Catch made down near the 10, and he's still going. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. That's just been unstoppable today. The quarterback finds his favorite receiver for yet another touchdown.
Man, that is another touchdown for this guy. And what's been very unique is they've moved him around. He's the left, on the right, outside, inside. Also, ability to get downfield and make a catch. He can catch it underneath. Just a total package, having a dream game.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They'll change the pre-snap look now. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's going to pull it down and run. Slides to avoid the big hit. One runs, come to the line, looking to crank up the tempo.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the 1st and the 2nd option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, in which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Oh, and it's almost picked off. A chance for their first interception today. It's going to set up 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. On the move now. He's going to lose yardage there. Forced out of bounds. Great play by the defense. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Scanning the field. It's Manning. Moves out of the pocket. And he finds his target. He has the first. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down. And the drive keeps going.
Well, it's another positive play, but, man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns.
He's looking to make a big play downfield. He's got it near the end zone. Touchdown, Texas. A catch and run by the big tight end. What a weapon this guy is. Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up.
Well, perfectly thrown football here, and this quarterback's got to be fired up. That's his first passing touchdown of the season. Here's the first of hopefully many more for this young man.
Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And they'll set up with a PAT. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Offense comes up on 1st down in 13 personnel. This could create some problems for a defense. Looking for a gap. It's Donaldson. Breaks into the clear. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Now it's 2nd down here. Back to throw. It's Sinclair. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Chris, it's an incompletion here, but at some point this defense has got to be aware that this offense is doing everything they can to get this receiver the football. He's got over 150 yards receiving. You got to double team this guy or they're going to keep finding ways to get him the ball.
Buckeyes getting set on 1st and 10. Oh, it's snapped to the back. And it'll be Smolder right at the line for no gain.
Well, if you're going to run an ISO play with that pulling guard, the running back's got to do a better job of getting behind those big linemen to hope that a hole will open up. Here he tries to bounce it to the outside. There's just no room out there.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he's trying to throw it to.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Fires it to the wideout. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. Looking to throw. It's Manning. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
And that's just a great job by this defense of affecting the rhythm of this offense. These guys are in go mode here in the 4th quarter, trying to come back to win this game. And the defense is meeting the challenge so far.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Quick throw misses his mark there. Incomplete. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Falls incomplete. They misfire for a 3rd consecutive time. Here we are late in a 1-score game, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Oh, and it's incomplete, and the drive ends right there.
It's just not a smart decision, in my opinion, here to go for it on 4th down. And, Chris, I know we're kind of in this era now of analytics and when to go for it, when not to. People are aggressive by nature, but to go for it inside your own 20-yard line, the defense lined up, did what they had to do. They get the ball, and now look at the field position that they have.
So it's 1st and goal. The offense will try to milk the clock and add points if they can. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Now rolling out to his left. Touchdown, Ohio State. This offense is still clicking. How important was that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a 2-possession game here in the second half.
It's a great job of this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the second half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this 2-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Dropping back, it's Manning. Pressure is coming. Oh, the pass rush gets home. The Longhorns will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? Quick dart to the right. The ball is picked off. Oh, he's bringing it back. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Off the play fake on 1st down. Running out of time in the pocket. That's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 21. Grinding away on the ground. Breaks free. He's in the clear. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal yardage to the 9.
Boy, this offense's execution has been on point all game long, but especially in this 4th quarter. They're getting better and better, and this defense seems to have just quit out there.
The Buckeyes line it up with 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now.
Well, that completion gets them a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with 3rd down coming up.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. Throwing up play action. Buying time now, rolling to his left. Oh, and he did not get there. The defense rising up against this elite 3rd down offense. And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. And a chance here to build the lead, make it a 3-score game in the final quarter. That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. And the coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. And the importance of this attempt, if he makes it, it's now a 3-score game. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. Off the miss, the lead is still 14, a 2-possession game.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
Looking for a late deep shot. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Looking for a late deep throw. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Touchdown, Longhorns, as they come roaring back now.
This offense has done what's been asked of them. They get the touchdown. Now it comes down to, can you recover the onside kick to give yourself a shot?
And they're able to tack on the extra point. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Well, they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Well, they didn't really have much of a choice. Had to go with his onside kick, but as we all know, such a low chance of actually recovering this. It was likely their only option if they wanted to get another shot at trying to get the football back.
Buckeyes expect to be able to just run this clock out in the final minute for the W. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Direct snap to the back. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. And he dumps it off to the tight end. With that, they should be able to hold on, Kurt, and they prevail in this early season showdown. Never sure at this point how much the rankings mean, but this lower-ranked team came in here and showed they're the better side.
Anytime you can pull off an upset like this over such a